Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down by Julian Blackman. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. From the 34. His first throw is an interception. Juju Brents with a pick. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
And they'll stop him, but not until he has a nice little gain down to the 32. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
2nd and 3 now. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. His pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Mitchell will go in motion right. 3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Catch made by Mitchell. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the offense, you got to love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Young on the play action. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And they had that one contained right at the line. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
3rd and long for him here. It's taken in by Williams. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19. Out of the gun, Young. That one's complete, right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Cops, this is Xavier Leggett. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ooh, incomplete there on 2nd down, but boy, a risky throw on a check down of all things. Nearly picked off and headed the other way.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. They're going for it, Young. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. And this one doesn't go far. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready? Let's go.
Play action with Richardson. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. So that brings us to the end of 1. Both teams starting that long walk to the other end of the field. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They have it on 3rd and 9. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a foot race. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They give it to him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts pull out in front for their 13-zip. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. On the give, it's Brooks. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Again, it's Brooks. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Play action now. Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Flush down now to his left. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Shotgun snap now to Young. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, now you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throw away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Going left side, Williams with it. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone. Mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets in several yards.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass.
And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31.
65 Jack. Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Hits his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. He's on the move. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the move, headed right. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On first down, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Mitchell will go in motion right. They'll throw again. Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the... Back, this drive starting from the 30. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Young on first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. All right, here we go. Second down. Another try following the sack. Chased out to his right. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Looking to throw, Young. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That's Julian Blackman. And the Colts make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Buys time, rolling right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. He'll take this at the 10. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Man in motion out of the slot. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Shaq Thompson finishing that play off. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Let's go.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Collects this at the 32. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. And that punt reaches 50 yards. And it's going to be Panthers football. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Rush coming for Young. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
First throw for the backup now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Young working from the gun. Throw complete to Williams. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Colts have a long football field ahead of them on this drive. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Hooks up with Anthony Gould, complete. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd and 11.
19 tight. 19 tight. Take off.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains.
And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Smith and Jigba there to grab it. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 4th down, Young. He's got it to his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. To the air on 1st down. Young gets everything he has under this throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
It's taken in by Williams. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. That's complete to Leggett. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. Second and 3 now. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
To the air, 3rd and long. All right, Leggett makes the ground. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. Young looking to throw. Dump off, caught by his back. Touchdown, Carolina. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 3 now.
19 target. Set up. Set go.
From the 37. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter.
End of the 3rd quarter with the score.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 from the 41.
60 Maverick. Come on.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. All the way, touchdown Indy! The Colts go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Young on the play action. Buying some time right. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down. From the pistol, it's Young. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Searches. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not taking anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about...
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Panthers have some new life in the 4th.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something-something to the return.
throwing now, following the turnover. Rolling left, buying some time. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Let's go now. Go.
Richardson back to throw. Completed to his running back. And this one does not go far.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go.
Slot man motioned over. Richardson on 3rd. Chubb brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moments. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Bails out of the pocket quick. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Chubb trying to run his way in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel it. The whole sideline gets deflated. But I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams. And you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
First and 10 now from the 30. They kick the running back in motion. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Getting out to his left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock, but that throw didn't work out the way his earlier targets had.
It kind of felt like, you could see that from the booth, this defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball. Yeah. A whole lot more active in their coverage. Somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
He'll throw it yet again. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throw complete to Williams. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He has the Carolina touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers drop the lead back to 13. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Here's a give up the middle. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts moments away from a 2-0 start. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Play action with Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Colts ready for the punt. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. Play action on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Finds him on the crossing route. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers get it back to within 6. So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Chubb running out of the gun. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Warrior 70. Set, take over.
Again, it's Chubb. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
First and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing. And the Colts get to him. He goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And they're stacking momentum right away.